and then we go out onto the park, and this is where the course is split. New gate, wrong side, here we go, this side. This is where the course is split. The half marathon goes off to the left, the 20 mile and the ultras carry straight on along the path, and we're going to that little bridge over the stream ahead, and then when we get to the bridge we're turning right when we go over the bridge and follow the little path round to the right. While you can follow the path round, it's probably quicker and easier to just cut across to the far corner. So there's some new little trees to the left. Straight on you can see a bench, and we're going out of the field to the right of the bench. At the other side of that field there's the bench, and there's a footpath if you really wanted to go around the perimeter, but there's no need. And we come out of the field at another little sort of bridge past the sign on the left, and we're on the welcome way, so there are the welcome way signs around, don't forget, just here to the left, and we go across and up there. So keep following this path, and there's a bollard in the middle of it there, little stream to the left, fairly full at the moment, and we just keep on going up here following the welcome way. As you come along the path there's allotments off to the right, school straight ahead. That used to be the way at one point, but we're going left here following the signs, and on the other side of the little stream for a while before crossing back after the school. And this section's really well signposted, so as you come out you turn around to the right as you enter a little housing estate. You don't go into the housing estate, you just go back alongside the stream, and we're just about to cross over, carry on this footpath with some houses with their gardens to the right. So we leave the ultras going that way and we carry on up this ginnel. At the end of that short, slightly steep ginnel, we go straight across to, well, slightly to the right, and into the next ginnel here. We're actually still following the welcome way at the moment. So at the top of a short row of steps we go left. This is the old railway line. Whilst it says the welcome way goes down there, that's the old route. It no longer goes down that way. So we finally left the welcome way on the 20 as we head back to the Chevin, Danefield, and then down into Otley to the finish. At the end of that section of the old railway line we drop down some steps, cross a fairly quiet country lane, and climb back up some steps to the railway line that continues the other side of that road. The bridge that was once there is no longer around, so that's why we have to go down and up and then carry on the old railway line. We drop down again, this time to a more major road, and we have in the past carried you on this old railway line into Otley, and there's some lovely bits through there, but the problem is the only two ways off of it. One is through an equestrian centre, which caused problems with the horses, and the other is down a very steep bank with no footpath straight onto a main road, which is too dangerous. So unfortunately we've got a stretch on the main road now, and whenever you can find it safe to cross, if you cross onto the other side of the road, because in a while we'll be going down a ginnel. Sadly not that one takes you back to the railway line. So keep going, Bradford Road becomes Burley Road, and we're on this for probably about a quarter of a mile. What you're looking for is a litter bin on the left, and there's actually two footpaths off to the left Don't take the first one, take the second, muddier one. When you get to the end of that footpath, turn right and go out to the main road. As you come out to Otley Road and turn left, you can see the footpath sign opposite, just after Scuffs and Scrapes going right. So we need to cross this road as soon as you can. So turn right, public footpath tells you, and don't go straight ahead, that's no public access. The footpath is actually just up to the left and over the wooden stile. The end of the enclosed path, over another wooden stile, and keep with the wall to your left. The end of that field, back into an enclosed footpath, over a collapsed wooden stile. Reasonably easy enough to negotiate. And straight on. At the end of the enclosed footpath, just keep going straight on this higher ground, don't drop down at all. Then we go out of the woods and don't take that path over to the left, go through the gate and across the field, keeping to the right hand side of the field on the same contour. At the end of that field, it's straight across the middle of the next one in a straight line to the next gate. So just watch out here, going through between these two stones, and it does say electric fence, so I don't know if it's on or not, but just be a bit wary of that as we carry straight across this field to the road ahead. Another gate to go through, and another couple of stone pillars breaking the wall, kissing gate, and out to West Shevin Road. Turn right, keep on this side because there's a little bit of a footpath in the verge. Guys, we're crossing the road and turning left and going up this little road here. Along that road, as you get to probably the top of this little bit of it, we take the first left, which is York Gate, and head up towards the Shevin. On York Gate, I'd keep to the left hand side for the first little bit until you pass the Westfield Farm, the boarding kennels and cattery, and when the sort of footpath fades from this side, cross over and there's a footpath on the verge to the other side. As you get to a lay-by on the right hand side, there's a crossing and there's a footpath labelled to Shevin Forest Park, and that's what we're going to take. So we're going to go here, and you go diagonally left. As you're coming up to the Shevin, you get some fantastic views over to the left of Ilkley Moor, Menston, Burley, and go straight ahead and follow it round to the right. Path ends at a wall, and if you go through the gap in the wall, passing by some big boulders on your right, just keep on the footpath. Bit of a fallen tree there, footpath diverts around it. Footpath gets a little bit sort of indistinct. As long as you keep those boulders to your right and don't drop down too much past them, because we're heading back up again shortly. And we're climbing back up again. There's a fence to the right. We're aiming to sort of meet that at its end in a minute. There's loads of ways through, you can go straight up, or probably best to just carry on a little bit and then go up at the end. Whichever way you get to the top, might actually have been better to come up that way because it's a little bit muddy this way. Don't turn right, carry on this ridge. So we've turned left when we got to the top there, little pond that's recovering there, and we carry on this ridge through the trees, and soon we'll be out to the open top of the Shevin. The path, when it gets to a bit of a crossroads, bear round to the left. Keep on the main path and drop down and stay on this path. When you get to the end of this wall, there's a little path that goes straight on. Ignore that one. The main one bends round to the right and then bends round to the left, and those stones there represent the highest point of the Chevin. Just here on the left are the ruins of Jenny's cottage. Used to be an info board there, but it's been destroyed. You've got a wonderful view of Otley and Armscliffe Crag, and on a clear day you can see over to York Minster. Somebody used to actually live here, and then more recently it was turned into a cafe, and then now become derelict. So we drop down a little bit, we come to a surprise view, and a great view from here. That there is the base of the cross, the Easter cross, which goes up with wood from the Manchester bombings, and that goes up just before Easter, and then down just after. Have a service of the cross on Easter Sunday morning here. So the ultra marathon courses join through that car park on the right there. One of their checkpoints is over there by the Royalty pub, and the courses merge for a while.